Good morning. Good morning, y'all. I've already recorded a September 9th devotional. So I figured it'd probably be good to read from my daily bread, our daily bread. You know, you find these things on coffee tables in churches, just everywhere. I subscribe to this. It's a really great way to help keep you focused on the Lord. So the last time, or the one I just got, that's for October, November, and December, but I recently found the older edition I have. And so let's see what they say for September 9th. I will build my church, Monday, September 9th. Remaining in Jesus. A fire burned Balsora Baptist Church to the ground. As emergency workers and community members gathered after the blaze subsided, they were surprised to see a charred cross standing upright amidst the smoke, fire, and ashes. Amidst the smoke and ashes in the air. Excuse me. A firefighter commented that the fire took the structure but not the cross. This is a reminder that the building was just that, a building. A church is the congregation. The church is not a building, but a community united by a cross of Christ, the one who died, was buried, and rose again. When Jesus lived on earth, he told Peter he'd build his worldwide church and nothing would destroy it. Jesus would gather believers from all over the globe into a group that would continue throughout time. This community would face intense difficulty, but they'd ultimately endure. God would dwell within them and sustain them. Ephesians 2:2. Excuse me. When we struggle to establish local churches only to have them stagnate and sputter, when buildings are destroyed, or when we're concerned about believers struggling in other parts of the world, we can remember that Jesus is alive, actively enabling God's people to persevere. We're part of the church he's building today. He's with us and for us. His cross remains. That was written by Jennifer Benson Schultz. In what ways might you support fellow believers? How does sharing the good news relate to God's plan for the church? Dear God, please strengthen your people everywhere. Fill them with wisdom, protect them, and help them stay faithful to you. Bible in a year, Proverbs 6-7 and 2 Corinthians 2. So that was our daily bread. It makes me think a lot of how, like how they're changing the name of church in other countries to community. But that also makes me think of how, my father leaves no bones broken. You know, the church of today, it's people. It's its people. It's his congregation. It's the people who believe. And, whether it be a building that you go to worship, which are great places because they help you focus, or whether it just be in your heart when you're crying out to the Lord under a lonely moon. He doesn't leave any bones broken. I felt encouraged to read that today because, like I said, I already got a September 9th devotional. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but I felt I felt like I needed to post obediently. And so that's what I'm doing. This is our daily bread. And today is September 9th, 2024. Thank you for listening, anybody.